Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. I'm Ayo, and welcome to the A Cave. Now, I'm sure you've probably got some questions. Questions like, who are you? Why is some fat loser sitting on a couch in my subscription page? Why is there a picture of a giant turkey sitting next to you? I can answer 2 of those questions for you. As I said earlier, I'm Ayo, and I made this video. You probably saw this video, and so I made that, and that's why I'm probably in your subscription feed. But if this video was just randomly recommended to you, that's okay too. I try to take care of a little bit of business before I start it. All that aside, I'm here to talk to you today about Five Nights at Freddy's. Big shocker. So yesterday, Blumhouse Pictures released a new teaser for the upcoming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, and it was all about the marionette. You and I know the marionette very well, but if you don't, the marionette is a character in the FNAF 2 video game who is possessed by the daughter of one of the owners of the franchise, and is kind of like a puppet master type deal. And so there you go, there's your quick little breakdown. Now, I'm not really here to talk about the puppet per se. I'm here to talk about what is said in the promo. This part right here.
There's just one ghost here, in the marionette.
This little tidbit that is given to us in this promo is huge for the FNAF community. You and I both know why. But for those who may not, this has the potential to give us answers to one of the biggest borderline unsolvable mysteries in the FNAF timeline, the DCI. What does DCI stand for? I don't know. I have to look it up. Let me look it up. It stands for Dead Children's Incident. The supposed second strand of murders caused by our favorite purple fellow, Willie A. For years, since FNAF 2's release, fans have debated, is the DCI canon? Or is it just something we all got confused on because of early FNAF lore? Ever since FNAF 2, I have been of the opinion that a second set of murders is stupid. And narratively, it doesn't make much sense. What is the reason for Act to just be out here slaughtering kids? We have gotten reasons and explanations, a lot of them being fan explanations and fan theories, but shockingly, we have never really gotten any other mentions of the DCI since FNAF 2. People have been arguing that the DCI has to happen because the toy animatronics have to be possessed. I and some other people say that it's most likely just the AI and the robots. I've been in the minority. Most, if not all, of the FNAF community been on the side of the DCI is canon, it happened, it has to happen. Well, that clip I showed you earlier really starts to throw a wrench into some things. Before we go any further, I will say, we cannot take the movie's canon as hard canon. You could say that because Vanessa says there's only one spirit haunting this building, that's only movie canon and not game canon. And I would concede to you on that point. I agree. It's clearly canon in the movies that the DCI didn't happen. But this isn't the only alternate FNAF timeline. In the books, the DCI also does not happen. So now we have 2 different FNAF timelines where only one set of kids is killed. In the main FNAF narrative timelines, 2 out of 3 only have 5 original kids dying. Plus Charlie and Dave, of course, but we're not going to get onto that. So where am I going with this? I think personally, and maybe I'm a little biased on this, maybe you can call my bias in the comments, but I think personally, this is a smoking gun for the DCI. Why? Let's lay down the facts. Scott said that we can't take everything in the books or the films as canon, but he does say that they will help answer questions. This is the only time where the FNAF 2 location is shown up, and we are given a confirmation of how many spirits are haunting the location. So because of that, and because this is a new thing that Scott is directly involved in, I think we need to hold this in more high regard than most things. But that's not the only proof I have. I think, honestly, the biggest smoking gun for the DCI before this was the fact that Scott never brings it up again. It's only in FNAF 2 that the DCI happens. The help them save them minigame in FNAF 2. and the phone guy's phone calls talking about an investigation, someone using a yellow suit, which doesn't necessarily have to align up with that, but you know, that's a topic for another day. I'm not going to get into that too much, but I will say that that is a looser piece of evidence for me than the actual Save Them minigame. But like I said, that is the only time in any of the games that DCI is shown or is mentioned. After that point, we only ever really see the 5 spirits. Really, the next time we see the spirits is in FNAF 3 in the minigames, and it's 5 spirits spring-locking Afton. Now, at this point, unless I've got my timeline way out of whack, there should be more than 5 kids here doing this, right? Oh, well, they're in the FNAF 2 location still, in the toy animatronics. The toy animatronics don't show up again except for Ultimate Custom Night. There's a lot of animatronics and other things like the Helpy and the crate characters that do not have spirits in them that are present in that game. You cannot use Ultimate Custom Night as proof. But I see you typing, Ayo, the Phantom animatronics. Yeah, the Phantom animatronics are hallucinations. There is no proof that the Phantom animatronics are anything more than remnant hallucinations. They jump scare you, but they don't kill you. There isn't another game in the FNAF franchise where a jump scare doesn't kill you. Only in FNAF 3. Now, I've beat around the FNAF 2 minigame a lot. Let me dive in right now. This is my opinion. I just think FNAF 2 is so early in the timeline, we cannot take that minigame as hard fact. I forget which game theory it was that MatPat said something along these lines. Some of the older games in the franchise, with earlier versions of the lore, we may just have to not take it so seriously. Like the Killer Convicted thing. That's just not accurate. It couldn't have happened that way. Because of that, we have to discard that newspaper clipping saying that the killer was convicted. To me, it's so early in the timeline. That game came out 2 months after the first FNAF. I think it's more possible that minigame just has outdated lore. I know people are going to be mad about that. I know people are going to believe me. I know my comments are probably going to be a nightmare. That's just probably what it is. And if that was my only lore point for this video, I wouldn't be making it. But looping back around to what we came here to talk about, this promo is Scott saying, hey, there's only one spirit in this location, it's the puppet. But as of right now, this is a pretty harsh smoking gun for the DCI. I've always thought it didn't make sense for it to exist. I never thought it actually happened, and I still don't. Until I am proven wrong. Until I am given evidence and facts, I will be a DCI denier for the rest of my life. But what about you? Do you think this means anything? Or do you think I'm talking out of my tookies? Leave a comment, tell me your thoughts, tell me your opinions. I'll read them. I will. I'll read all of them. And maybe I'll make a follow-up to this at some day. But that's going to do it for me in this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. Share it with your DCI denying friends so that they can get a win in their life. And if you hate my guts, if you think I should die, if you think that my FNAF theories are so bad, even John FNAF wouldn't use them, let me know in the comments. And I will see you all next time. Ayo out. That's lame. I don't like that.
Also, I'm just kidding, John FNAF. Please, I was just joking. It was a joke. I think I like your theories. I think you're great. I think you're... Please don't. Please. Oh my gosh, the whole FNAF community is going to exile me because I made fun of John FNAF in my first FNAF video.